we have not just one, but two motivational speakers who will talk about living in the now and soar like an eagle. These are the subjects in which we should all be deeply interested, especially during these unprecedented times. Our first keynote speaker is a life spiritual and conscious parenting certified coach, motivational speaker who has empowered thousands of leaders, teachers, parents, and children to heal, evolve, grow, transform, and unlock their full potential. She has participated in congresses and coaching forums in Dubai, Singapore, USA, Peru, Europe, and as speaker and MC of World Speech Day for more than 100 countries around the world. She has taught conferences to more than 10 universities in USA and Latin America. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Val Alino.
Thank you so much for this welcome, Grace. It is my honor to stand before you in this incredible anniversary to Filcom International Toastmaster Club. It takes a lot to create a village. I so enjoyed your story, Mr. Dil Bangalan. I completely empathize to those moments where you think you have nothing and that CPR just felt right through my soul, because I have been there multiple times, and that is what I'm going to talk about. I will have the honor to visit your country. I'm going to the World Women Empowerment Summit in November. So opening a space of abundance to meet you in person. To everyone here, I am so thankful for your time. Grace Moran, your invitation means so much to me, to inspire, send a light, hope, inspiration to you, all of you that have so much knowledge. And I applaud your work because you are helping others have a voice. And it is only through our voice that we can create, transform, and evolve. So the topic that I'm gifting and sharing with you today is it's time to live now. How many of you have asked the question, what is the direction that I want to take my dreams? Please raise your hand and tell me when or some point you have asked that question, which direction do I want to take my dreams? Thank you, Joseph. Thank you, Grace, and everyone for participating. Well, let me tell you a story. I have asked myself that multiple times because actually I have had 6 rebirths. When I say 6 rebirths, it does not mean that I was just disoriented. It doesn't mean that I needed CPR. It means that I needed resuscitation, that I literally was brought back, especially in one occasion when I hit the darkest moment of my life and I almost didn't make it to stand here before you and share this speech. So let me gift you the last rebirth. It actually happened just last year. Yes, during the pandemic. In March of last year, I was invited as a speaker to travel to 5 cities in Peru. I took with me a small bag because I was only supposed to be there 9 days. I was so happy to go to Peru because in my dreams, I wanted to expand my voice, lift people up, but also make it to Machu Picchu. I attended my first Congress, my first speaking event, with over 350 teachers. I was in heaven. I thought this is the beginning of my new life. And when I finished my speech, so much commotion happened in the room. I was in heaven. I thought that now is walking away and everything was stopped. And when I finished my speech, you all know what happened. Pandemic hit. Well, okay, it's okay. At least, positive Val says, at least I got one opportunity to speak. I'll pack my bags and go back home. Well, that didn't happen. Borders closed. Those 9 days turned to 8.5 months. Please work with me on the feelings of 8.5 months when you have a bag of 9 days. Now, to take you back in time, like the memory lane that as we speak today, our topic, when I left my apartment back in Georgia, I'm filming right now in Colombia. I was in Atlanta, Georgia. I said goodbye to my apartment. I love my place. I love my job. I had the perfect life, so I thought. And I thought to myself, well, I'm just going 9 days. It's okay if I live this, thinking that I needed all those things or life would come to an end. Because we're full of attachments and point of views of what we think we need if not the world comes to an end. Well, the world came to an end and I didn't have those things and I still was alive. Now, as many of you have experienced in life, there comes a point where you're like fear takes over your dreams and your life and love. And that is exactly what happened to me. I had all these spirituality and wisdom teachers have taught me this path, and then 6 rebirths, I'm like, I'm done. What do I do now? Then the interesting voices, Val, you're gonna die there. Get out of there. Call your embassy. This is bad. The world's coming to an end. You're never gonna see your children. Of course, I ate all that. I ate all that for about 2 months. I cried. I stood before different venues of TV stations, newsstands, CNN, at Telemundo Atlanta, all these, and I was with a sign, help, get me out of Peru. I need to go back home. Every door closed, and I got stuck in a house with other 6 international speakers that were in the same situation as me. So I saw a tree where I thought, I know how to meditate. I breathe out of meditation. Let me just sit under this tree. And literally, I sat under this tree. And I just let doors come at me. I know how to meditate. I breathe out of meditation. What is it about that situation that I am not seeing at this moment that could be for my highest good and the good of the people around me? Please, universe, show me. I started to awaken and actually change my love and embrace gratitude and try to see something out of the situation. Show me. I started to awaken. I then called my colleagues. I loved my privacy. I was finally living in a private home with joy and ease and privacy, and I'm stuck with these international people that I don't know who they are, where they were born, what are their tics and tricks, and their culture. But I had a meeting with them. And I asked, what is your gift? What is your gift? What is your gift? Never in your life plan. So instead of me preaching and teaching and inspiring, I get inspired by 6 other international coaches. I teach meditation, never in your life plan. Spiritual so instead coaching, of me preaching and teaching, and in return, I get the specialties of all the other coaches. There was one aspect missing. Val does not know how to live without giving back. That is her backbone. But Peru was hit so badly that you couldn't really go anywhere. So when you start to open your arms and ask source to lead you how to do that, in the coaching, there was a man who was actually a policeman and was a coach in Peru. And I said to him, okay, so Peru has this thing that they see you in the streets, they lock you for 24 hours in jail. How about you pretend I break the law, you take me in your car, you put me in the handcuffs and let me do my service work because that's what I need to do. And so I started growing, really digging within my heart. By the way, I didn't bring my computer because I was speaking. I didn't need my computer. I had my heart and my USB. World I thought would come to an end. As I started doing the service work and just seeing the goodness of this situation, my career, my life took a growth that I never dreamed of. I have grown my career in so many ways, been able to make these connections actually stand before you because during the pandemic, I got pulled to Dubai in November when borders were closed and everybody said, Val, get that idea out. It's closed. You're not going. How many times do people tell us, stop, don't go there. Don't pursue your dreams. It's not happening. And we bend down and let that happen. I am here to remind you that no one can tell you which direction your dreams shall go. I invite you to get an inner energy, to get strength from source, to know that it is hard. Just like our previous speaker said, we put everything together to make it happen, and then we appreciate more our growth. It is time to live now. It is time to understand that even though you're in the middle of the ocean and the boat keeps doing its twist and it's not taking you where you want to go, and you're paddling and your arms are tired, that it's okay to just sit in that boat, observe, feel, let go, let source work through you to find your path. And if you're too tired to paddle, it's okay to ask for help. It is okay to find a different direction, to go where the light is not there. Sometimes we just need to do that jump. And if your parachute doesn't open, you get scrapes and pain and falls. But no one is going to take away that wish of you pursuing your dreams. So, through all these rebirths and all these crazy stories that my life has, I think I know what it is to live a life cracking the vault. And I want to give you those points. We must remember that forgiveness is a gift that you give to your heart. Please don't wait for somebody to say, I'm sorry, to take that pain and that pressure that you have had in your chest and soul for a long time. Just gift yourself forgiveness. You got to remember that time is precious. There's no tomorrow, there's no yesterday, the time is now. Live in the now and go after that makes your heart vibrate. I want you to watch your thoughts, actions, emotions, and words. Those are manifesting your truth. Those are manifesting your next stepping stone in life. I want you to please take care of yourself. Be gentle with yourself. And if you're having a hard time during any of these processes, get a friend. Ask someone to team up with you to better your life. I want you to live in your own truth and let no one tell you who to be, what to do, and in what time frame. I want you to please change fear to love, because love is the answer to everything. Love is the motivation, your motor, your radar, your compass to accomplish anything you want in life. And I want to empower each one of you to leave your scars behind, to leave all the patterns that are not letting you grow. If you just clean the wound from the surface and pull aside of the weeds grow like wild forests. I want you to pull that with grace and love and actually say thank you. Gratitude is a must in this way of living to really live your life now. And last but not least, I want to remind you the importance of exchanging your life to gift someone 1%, 2%, 50% of your time, presence, love, knowledge. It does not matter what you do, there always is time to be there for someone. At this point, I want you to embrace every single thing that I am just sharing today. And I want at this time that you find yourself in that boat. I want you please to close your eyes and envision yourself in the middle of the ocean in that boat. In that boat that has the currency that is shifting and drifting, but now for whatever reason you find peace in your heart. You find peace in your heart because all the answers that you need are already inside of you. And when you can't hear them clearly, when you can't see them clearly, all you have to do is raise your head and look at the stars and the moon and let that be the guidance to your source. Understand that your life has a purpose, that you are meant to be someone in this life. And if you have not found that, it is never too late to find it. I am honored. I am thankful for this amazing opportunity. It's a dream for me to come forward in your presence and allow me to continue doing what I was meant to be, who I was meant to be in this earth. I hope and I pray that I have the privilege to cross our paths and that I could be of service to you in any way I can. I bless, I thank you, and I take you in my heart until the end of time. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It's time to leave now and leave the scars behind. Thank you so much, Val, for that motivational speech. Your passion and energy never ceases.